And we're off to the races. Speaking of races, do you ever gamble? Like, have you ever been like, I mean, you've been to like Ocean Downs, right?
I have.
But have you ever done like horse track gambling, like actual gambling like that?
No.
Neither have I. I
No.
just was wondering.
Now, if we're talking about like on the TV at the bar, like the fake horse races, totally dabbled in that before.
Oh, have you?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, that's not really anything super.
Have you? Like, dude? We should. All right. So me and Jess and her mom used to go to Ocean Downs.
Yeah.
On my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and we would go like gambling.
Cool.
And her mom would give us like some slot dollars and shit.
Oh,
Plus,
sick.
we'd just bring some money.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, her mom has like crazy good luck.
We got to bring her this time.
Yeah, she wins like grands, like money, like stacks,
like actual money.
Yeah.
Oh, not just like I got my money back from.
No, like I go there and I've won like $200.
Yeah.
She wins like $2,000. Like she gets some.
You got better luck. I've never won anything worth.
Well, you know me. I've told you I never win like giveaways and stuff like that. So when shit like that happens to me, I remember the one time we got the Pioneer. I won the Pioneer like wrist wraps and stuff.
Yeah,
it was like a giveaway, and I was like, it's like first thing I've ever won in my life.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I was like super. I don't know.
I just have a running joke with people I work with because I've been at this company for 7 years now, a little bit over 7 years. And every year they do they have Christmas stuff they'll do like giveaways for.
Right, like Secret Santa shit or no?
Nah, not like raffle giveaway stuff. Like they have a big prize table and you pick out a ticket and you pick out the ticket. Oh, I win. I can go up here and take this. And then they have one that we just recently had. It's like middle of the year type of deal. So we have 2 of them every year. And never won anything. 7 years. Haven't won a single thing. And every year it's like, oh, here we go. Gonna go to this meeting, sit down, and pick out the loser ticket again. Dude, this year is terrible because like they did something different where they had like a
like you could have won something cool and now you're extra sad about it.
Well, dude, it's always like, oh, here's a pair of AirPods or like an Apple Watch or like a TV or
something like worth it.
Yeti cooler. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a notable prize.
You look like a Yeti cooler kind of guy.
They're nice coolers. They're very nice.
Our future sponsor, Yeti coolers.
Dude, I hope.
Dude, we wish.
But like the HR lady was down for this one, and she had a bucket where you just pull a little piece of paper they cut up, and it just says winner or loser on it. And I was like one of the first people to go. I was probably like the third. The guy before me pulled a winner ticket, turned around, says winner. Oh, guy's picture taken, picked out like an AirPods or something like that. I went, said loser on it. I just unfold a paper that says loser, and they're like, "Let me see." Turn around, like it's a losing ticket. They're like, we still got to take your picture. So I'm holding a piece of paper that says loser on it.
That's
like
brutal.
This is terrible. Why are we doing this? It's like a humiliation ritual. And then the guy after me got a winning ticket, and they got like an Apple Watch.
What's that story?
It's like Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think of the story I always read with my 10th graders in class. Oh, I think it's literally called The Lottery.
Yeah,
and they like stone someone to death at the end of it. It's just so Jesus. You basically you basically did that. Except you just had a loser ticket.
Yeah, they just took me out back and threw rocks at me.
Basically.
That was equivalent.
We got way off topic for the first 3 minutes of this episode. And all the things that have torn me apart, nothing has made me more whole. Covering the good, the bad, and also a bunch of random shit, apparently, that keeps us going. Straight from the head ref's table, I'm your host, Travis Papa Bear Rogers, and you are listening to A Forest Through the Trees, a cave podcast. Here with, more or less, probably the healthiest one in our gym currently.
No.
I mean, well, Danielle's got her knee.
Yeah.
I've got the itis of everything. Like... Rachel's got her shoulder.
Yeah.
Are you the healthiest? And Bo's recovering from his back.
Bo's recovering.
He's
fine.
You're the healthiest. You're the healthiest right now. You're winning.
I would say we got to put Alex in that running right now too, because he's normally not the healthiest.
No. He was on timeout for a while too, I thought.
Well, no, but he's good now.
Oh, he's good now.
He's touching barbells again.
Okay, so he's back fresh from timeout.
I would say he's healthy. I'd say he can be in that running for healthiest. Okay. I wouldn't put myself healthiest. I'm always at a nice level of ouch, but like I can deal with it.
Okay, that's fair. Because I mean, I'm definitely not leading the pack right now.
No.
I'm in.
Have you been near the forefront at all in the past couple of years?
Of leading
just like top 5 in the pack
in the winner's circle of most not injured.
Yeah,
definitely fucking not.
You've been like, what do they say? leaders lead from the back. All right, or whatever it is.
Then
like,
I'm doing great, dude.
You,
Then I'm fucking A1.
Or coaches don't play.
Yeah, I'm straight killing it then on all those acronyms, or not acronyms, on all those like fucking innuendos, sayings, montages.
Yeah.
I'm in the back. I got it on lock.
You're
right
holding
now.
it down, holding down the base.
I got the whole city and gym on my back.
That's right, and it's crushing you.
It's it is fucking crushing me. Dude, that was so funny when that those two couples did that drop in the other day.
Yeah.
And we were in here and I was like on memory lane and I'm like, dude, I'm the fucking old guy now.
You are.
I'm the fucking old guy.
Yeah.
This guy was like, dude, your totals are crazy. And then I'm like,
yeah, they weren't they?
that total was like 5 years ago. And then when he said Brown's Gym and I could recall meets, it was like, that was my last Raw with Raps meet I ever did. And I was like, fuck.
You had me cracking
I'm that
up.
guy, dude.
You pulled it up on Instagram. You're like, this is what it was.
I had to remember if it was Brown's Gym or not.
Oh yeah,
because that was the one in the snowstorm.
Don't fake it. You knew exactly what it was. You're like,
dude.
I just gotta pull up the squat.
Dude, are you fucking serious?
That was such a cool
I'm the
squat.
guy that has a fucking tally click counter for sets, and you want to know if I can remember meets? You know that's not true.
I don't know because I can't remember sets, but I'll know meets. Now, granted, I don't have 35 meets, but like I can pull numbers out of every single meet that I did. So I thought maybe you're.
I definitely can't do that.
Okay.
The only ones I can really remember are like 1901.
Yeah.
Because that was my first.
Ones.
Well, it was my first one, and I was at a meet I didn't want to be at.
Okay.
So that was like super like stands out to me.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Cement itself.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a couple.
Was there ever a point like early in your powerlifting days where you're like, I can remember all my lifts at every single meet?
No.
And where's that our cutoff?
No,
never.
I don't think so.
You just like you did it and it gets
like
out,
I know my first international elite total was 1665 at 181, but I couldn't tell you what meet I did it at.
Can I? Am I a nerd?
Yeah, but you're pretty good at recalling shit like that. I know I couldn't tell you.
I don't think I could.
I think it was a USPA meet.
I was calling USPA Nats of one of the years. That's what I was.
I don't know.
I don't know. I stay on open powerlifting too much. Yeah. That's all.
I don't know. Anyway, so we decided to do a fun episode. If we get to the other stuff we were going to talk about, we're going to talk about it eventually. But we've had an influx of new lifters and new power lifters here at the gym lately. So since I am the injury backseat driver leader of the pack, I have been also the gym Sherpa, and I am leading the newly found gym members up the mountain.
It's like you're one of those dudes that has like all the dogs pulling them on the sled. You know, got the
like a bobsled team.
No, like is it a bobsled? Is that what it's called still? I'm thinking of like actual dogs, like in Alaska, and you're like have a sled behind you,
like the Great Race.
yeah. That's you.
What was the one dog that was famous in the Disney news for that? Balto?
That is the
name.
That
is Balto, right?
Yeah. Wow, you just dug up a
that
memory.
was good, right?
Holy
that was good, right? Yeah, that was like the dog sled team, right?
That's
and
what it was, yeah.
He's like kind of like pushed away because the other dogs don't like him, but then he's like the save dog.
Dude,
like,
every story is the same. Like that is the same story as Rudolph. Let's just put them together. It's the exact same plot line. There's no original stories.
There is not. There's actually not. Joseph Campbell. Have you ever heard of Joseph Campbell?
No, English teacher. Go
okay,
ahead.
you're about to fucking
go ahead.
The Hero with 1,000 Faces.
Okay.
You never heard me talk about this?
I don't think so.
It's one of my favorite things to talk about.
You go ahead. Spill the beans.
In the cave you fear to enter is the treasure you seek.
Is this one of your Instagram captions from a while back?
No, this is just like life shit, dude. Yeah, like so he basically wrote the plot to every heroic tale ever. And they are just renditions modified slightly of that like heroic cycle.
So he wrote every story that's just been redone.
Well, he wrote think about it, like he wrote the original outline for heroic tale.
When did he write these? This is like early.
Yeah.
You're talking like
17s, maybe
BC times.
No. I mean, stories have been told in the heroic cycle since then, but they were never written down as such, and him deeming it like this is what makes sense.
Okay.
Because then if you look at like Spider-Man, right?
Right.
Like it follows a certain plot, and then when you get back to the top, it's like status quo, which means the world is at equilibrium.
Okay.
But he's somehow different. right? Like he had to
Yeah.
change into the hero he's become,
Yeah.
but now everything's equal again.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
And then you know what happens next?
What happens?
Spider-Man 2. Because it has to
Yeah.
come out of equilibrium.
Right.
Then they follow that same circle again and get back to equilibrium.
And suddenly we have like 7 or 8 or 10 different Spider-Man movies.
Right, but everyone pays to go see the same cycle. It's just with a different character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
the same thing.
Did you know that I mean we're just talking about Spider-Man now. I'm trying to go see the new one this weekend. This is the longest they've kept a Spider-Man actor
Really?
as a concurrent movie set. Yeah. Now I know they had the one in the middle that had like all 3 of them, which was like a big deal, which is cool, and it plays into the whole universe thing they do. But yeah, it's been like double or triple the time of any other Spider-Man actor.
Longer than Tobey Maguire?
Way longer.
Really?
Yep.
I think Andrew Garfield was the best one.
And he had the shortest time.
I know, but I think he was the best one.
What makes that the best one though?
I don't know. I just think his like combination of like quirkiness and not as awkward and ugly of a crier as Tobey Maguire.
Very ugly crier.
Very ugly crier.
Awkward, yeah.
And just kind of like Tobey got some bad acting spots. Dude, and it's Kristen. Is it Kirsten or Kristen Dunst? Dunst.
Ooh,
Kirsten?
Kirsten.
Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Dude,
Somebody's gonna be mad at us.
it's the fucking candy corn jack-o'-lantern teeth, bro. I can't do it.
Oh, dude.
And they got voted like Nickelodeon's best kiss or some shit like that for the upside down bullshit. Back when Nickelodeon was still big, bro.
It's still big. You just don't have kids. You're not like.
Is it still big?
Yeah. There's
But
no
dude,
way it's not.
How did you get voted best for kissing corn niblets?
Must have been that good of a kiss.
Dude, they're
I don't
like
know.
real small and round.
They must have been that good of a kiss. I don't know, but we gotta go rewatch it or something.
Dude, I can't because I'll only look at her teeth. It fucks with me. Haunts my dreams, bro.
I think. No, I have a biased opinion. I think no, it's not biased. It's just like this. Spider-Man 3 secured his acting abilities as Spider-Man for me. Tobey Maguire.
That was the worst one.
Nope, that was the best one.
The ones where he like acts a fool and his gets with symbiote Spider-Man and does like the jazz hands and shit.
I think it's corny, but it's also his best acting.
Oh, dude, that was fucking terrible.
Oh, I loved it.
That was terrible.
I watched it like 2 weeks ago.
That's like if Tobey Maguire, like you told him to play like Spider-Man from the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
And he like couldn't do it, but you just had to like deal with it. Dude, it was so bad.
I
bro.
really enjoyed it. It was
So
one of my
bad.
favorites growing up, and it still is.
Yeah, but I would say it's your favorite because it's like so bad it's funny.
I don't know. I enjoyed like his fight with the fucking
Okay,
Sandman.
put it like this.
Great.
50 years from now,
Yeah.
when we're fucking old
Okay.
and you're like 70,
Okay.
it's going to be a cult classic for that reason.
Probably.
Because they're going to look back at like old superhero movies because we'll be old then. That'll be considered old superhero. It'll be a cult classic, bro.
Well, they've put out like maybe 5 different Spider-Man
Like,
movies.
for the reason like Mars Attacks
Oh, yeah.
is like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Because it's so hysterically bad, it's good.
It's going to look bad compared to what they're doing in current days.
No, it's just going to be bad. Tobey Maguire is bad in that movie.
But
bro.
that was a good movie back then.
Bro, no.
Okay. One of us is a movie critic, and one of us isn't, I guess.
Okay. It's a bad movie.
Maybe I'm just easily entertained and you like take some
maybe you're just simple Carl.
I don't think so, dude. You take some extra level of like high intellect Spider-Man movie.
I just imagine you watching it and being like, "Oh, swing man, make swing." Like super
I like when he shoots the web.
Yeah, like super like, childlike entertainment. Like, oh yeah. Like I do imagine that. Okay.
You got me. That's what it is.
All right. Well, that entertained me.
That was good.
That was good. I'm sure people will love that one. Also, I had people tell us like, even though we were like randomly talking for the last podcast we put out, said easily one of our funniest ones we've ever done.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
the DSL machine
yeah.
had people rolling.
I'm glad people like it.
I had multiple people text me like, dude, I like spit out my fucking coffee listening to that in the morning. So anyway, we're gonna do like the top 5 tips we had as the top 5 things we wish we knew before getting into lifting, and then also we've separated in top 5 things we wish we knew before like getting into powerlifting, right? So there's like a couple, we've kind of tried to separate these and kind of pinpoint, and just because we've had so many, like, again, new people coming around. But before we get into that, we're also hosting, it's officially up on Lifting Cast. We are hosting quick draw meets again. It is one flight, 15 lifters, same day weigh-ins, untested, best bang for your buck at a reduced cost that uploads to Open Powerlifting. You can use it as a practice SBD, a qualifier of some sorts for something you need to do, something to test out equipment, want to see where you're at, your first meet, and you want to be with good people and make it quick and not unnerving in front of a lot of people. All these things are covered at the quick draw, which is September 26th.
You're not asking me. I don't know.
I think it's September 26th.
You got to know this one.
But I have it up in my story. It's also in my bio link tree. You can click it and sign up. It's also on Open Lifting Cast.
Hell yeah.
It is an MPL meet because Bobby Bolin has known me for a very long time and trusts me. So basically, Bobby will let me do whatever I want because he trusts me to make the right decisions for the lifters.
Very good.
So, yeah, real quick shout out.
out.
So, Carl, before working out, one of the things you wrote down is, and I think I can agree with this too. There was a couple of these I just looked at and I was like, I literally would have wrote the thing down. Mm-hmm. So even though you are simple, Carl, there are some things we share in common.
Maybe you're simple, Travis too.
Maybe. Dude, how many times have I told you I think I've squat myself dumber?
Yeah.
I've definitely squat myself dumber. How to track progress better.
Right.
So when you say track progress, what do you mean?
So when I started lifting, it's just a numbers thing. If I'm like trying to put on weight or trying to lose weight, knowing how and when to take a body weight is very important.
Okay.
I think it's even more important now that like we're more conditioned to it and like have like weight classes and all that, but also like progressed in our years lifting and matured in our lifting.
Right.
Like if you're taking a body weight in the morning, completely dry, and then the next day you're taking a body weight midday after you ate a bunch of food, that's going to skew your results. So you're not really taking the best data to what you're pulling and achieving a goal.
So I'm working with quite a few nutrition clients right now as well.
Yeah.
I've come out of the retirement for
that's right.
nutrition, which I enjoy doing for people. I really do. It's one of those things that's even worse than coaching because you put a lot of time in it and somebody will stick with a diet plan for like 3 days and then be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, I put in a lot of time for no reason. So I stopped doing it for a while because no one would stick with it because, people suck. But I'm very fortunate. I have a couple people that are really like digging into it and made a lot of progress. One guy down 20 pounds, one guy down 10 pounds, and Danielle's down like almost 12 pounds.
Nice.
So we're killing it right now. So I would say I agree 100% with you, Carl. Was like my thing I tell everyone is wake up, go pee, butt ass naked on the scale. Yep. First thing. So, and if you're waking up for work at the same time every day, that's perfect. So like, for example, when I do it, I'm waking up and weighing in at like 5:10, right? So that's after I've peed butt naked before I've eaten anything, right?
Right.
If you're doing that at the same time every day and you're drinking the same amount of water, and you're relatively sticking to the same amount, like with meal plans and stuff, it really helps you track your like water fluctuations.
Yeah.
And see how much water weight you are actually fluctuating between days and overnight.
It just makes things more consistent for yourself.
Right. Because if you know those
limits
things.
Factors.
Right. So like when I cut weight for a meet and I already know how much I'm averaging floating between day to day, like it gives me a better perspective of where I'm actually accurate on the scale and how much harder or looser I can be leading up into that meet. So it gives you immediate data feedback for a thing you're going to do in the future.
Right.
So really smart to do. But that's, I mean, I strongly encourage that for everybody, including, even if you're not cutting for a meet or anything like that, to track your nutrition. There's so many people I talk to how many people have you run into the last 2 weeks here at the gym that are like, oh, I would love to gain like another 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But like, and you ask them, well, what are you eating in a day? They're like, oh, I eat a lot.
But like, what is a lot?
But like, what's a lot? And then when you add it up, it's like not a lot at all.
Yes, especially
or you're eating all protein and no carbs. Like you're eating the wrong things and the wrong macronutrient splits and percentages to actually complete a goal.
Mm-hmm,
so tracking things and at least sticking with a plan for a little while so you can see how actively you're engaging with that goal is really a responsible thing to do. I would also argue, and I know you and me got a little bit into this, especially, is that dirt?
Oh, my hand.
Is that grease?
It's from a lift earlier.
Okay,
I
was like, well,
well,
you had your arm facing down like this. I'm like, is that a really shitty tattoo, Carl?
No. This is from the legs on like one of those little single man lifts.
Oh, okay,
screws.
okay.
That's the threads. My arm just hit it.
Sorry, I saw it out of my peripheral vision. I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen it before on you. I was like, this man making secret tattoo appointments?
Yeah, dude, it's only lines.
Yeah. It's like, I wanted tire treads without the full tire. I was like, that's a weird
I want
tattoo.
to look like I got hit by a bike.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm not washing that shit off because I'm tough. It's a very tough tattoo, Carl.
Thanks,
I like it. You should get it done.
Yeah.
But I would also argue, especially if you're lifting in equipment, measuring dimensions of your arms, your calves, your quads, like if you're trying to get into equipment and fit suits, but also again, like Carl said, if you're making that year-to-year progress and your weight staying virtually the same on the scale and you're under a quote-unquote recomp, like to see like what measurements are growing and shrinking, like hey, did we stay the same body weight, but my arms got a little bit bigger? Did my waist get a little bit thinner, right? Like, how are you going to know those things if you have nothing, no measurements to measure it against?
Yeah, it's hard to track things when you don't know like a baseline too.
Yeah, and I'm serious about the diet thing. Number one thing you should track is your at least your calories in, calories out, and your 3 macronutrients. Just because, like, dude, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just gonna say something afterwards. I want you to finish.
Because, like, nobody knows how. You can guesstimate all you want. You're not eating what you think you're eating.
I know for a fact I don't eat what I think I eat, but like if the gear's feeling a little loose, this is what I did like the past 2 weeks. I just throw like an extra couple peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in, and I'm good to go.
Did I tell you to do that?
No, this is I've done this for decades.
Because that's what I used to do. I would eat what I normally eat.
Yeah.
And then so like I would eat my normal dinner.
Dude,
I was tracking.
We're just simple. That's all it is.
Yeah. What I was tracking though, and then I would just like, okay, I'll add 1 peanut butter and jelly to that.
It's so.
Or like I would eat my breakfast, and then like an hour later, I'd be like, all right, add peanut butter and jelly to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm like, okay,
if you're like, I need to go up a weight, I need 2 peanut butters. If I'm just like on the cusp, I just need 1.
Yes, that's what I've been doing.
So then you don't have to change your diet. You just have to cut 1 or 2 peanut butter and jellies.
Last week, my briefs were a little bit loose. I could put them on, take them off a little bit easier. And I was like, all right, let me just throw 2 sandwiches in per day, and I'm good now. They were quite tight the other day when I wore them. I feel great.
This goes completely against what we're telling people to do, right?
This comes with experience.
What we really meant to say was just track your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And it's not how much peanut butter, what butter, it's just quantity.
Quantity
Did you
of
eat
sandwiches.
3 today? Did you eat 4 today? Did you eat none today? If you ate none, you fucked up.
Yeah, you probably fucked up. You could use a couple.
And also, Uncrustables, although amazing, not near as good as homemade.
No, dude. With the homemade
packs on the calories.
Homemade packs on the calories because there's no limit to how much peanut butter you can use.
Yeah, bro.
You slather that shit on
there.
Man. You have an inch of peanut butter before some jelly.
I feel like you're an inch peanut butter kind of guy.
I'm getting hungry.
I feel like yours are like the peanut butter jelly sandwiches you finish eating and it takes you like another half hour to talk to someone because most of it's like stuck to you.
It's in there still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good and bad info put on social media. That's one of the things Carl wrote down for before working out. As you're getting into the fitness industry, anything you see generally seems like a good idea.
Right. It kind of just like gets thrown at you.
And there's just so much, a huge amount of quantity of output for misinformation right now.
Yeah. And not even like, it's just information in general. It's a lot of misinformation, of course, but like, with algorithms nowadays on like any social media you're using, it gets funneled into you and you're getting told 20 different things that do the same objective, but like which one is the one that you want to do, which one that you want, which one's the correct one that you should do, or the correct one in general. It's really hard to decipher that if you're brand new going into it.
I would say, and I'm probably super biased at this as an English teacher and also a publisher.
Yeah.
Stop watching videos and start fucking reading. Like, dude.
Have you read a book recently?
Yeah, dude. I bet you fucking haven't. But like, even quick reads, like Elite FTS has so many peer-reviewed articles that are published and put out by Dave Tate and the team, including ones I've written, where you can talk about anything from cutting weight to nutrition to what your first meet looks like to workout plans and splits, how to peak, simplicity of things like 5-3-1, different conjugate methods, linear periodization, like tons of shit you should know about and can read about, but more or less free programs you can follow that actually work.
Yeah. That's a huge thing I wish I knew when I started was like how much free good
Like,
information out there, like
Cube
free
method,
programs.
531, Wendler, like, dude, there's so
For
much.
way too long,
Yeah.
I didn't know any of it, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in here and lift some weights," and I kind of just did my own thing for years.
Yeah.
Now it got me to a certain point,
Yeah,
but like it would have helped a lot more if I had something to back off what I was doing.
it would have. And then also the thing too is like, arguably with that same point is, any of these in actuality work if you're putting in the time and effort into it, especially at a
Yeah.
newer stage.
Yes,
I think so many people get hooked up on that when they
Right.
first start. Is like, oh, well, I'm only going to see progress if I do this one type of training, or I have to have this one movement in here to see progress.
yeah,
And I think something as an older lifter for me, that has greatly opened my eyes. Because for a long time, I was a very big stickler for linear periodization.
like, to a T.
And like, bro, if I didn't bench like and squat twice a week, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fucking suck at this. And like, as I've gotten older, I've proven all that wrong. Now my trajectory is different because that frequency of those lifts went down as my experience level was also very, very high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Which also plays a big role into it too. But look at me now. Like, I'm bodybuilding pretty much it. Barely, I'm not even touching a barbell.
Right.
And like, I really haven't lost any like size on my back and stuff because I'm not deadlifting. Arguably, I think I've actually grown more in my legs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like not squatting at all. You know what I mean? Because my frequency for isolation movements is so much higher.
That'd be a cool metric to track in like 2 months to see what happens.
You mean I should track my progress better?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of like what we just touched on.
Yeah.
No, totally. I think the good word you used there was effort. Like, how much effort are you putting into what you're doing? No matter what you're doing, how much effort are you putting into your lifts and workouts?
Effort's just like tracking your macros. When we say how much are you eating, you're like, well, I eat a lot. How hard are you working out? Well, I work out hard.
I do this. I was in there for like 3 hours. Well, what were you doing for those 3 hours?
Yeah, dude.
Were you like doing a set here, set there, and just took 3 hours to get done? Or were you like in there for 3 hours and you were gunning it for 2 hours and 45 minutes?
At this point in my life, I am very big on the partner push, which is where it's you go, I go, you go, I go.
I love that.
And it's very intense. It goes fast. You get each other both really fucking tired.
Yep. It's great.
So it really helps if you do have a partner that can do that, because your rest time is their working time and vice versa. And that generally helps really keep up the effort and intensity.
Yeah, especially if one of you's slowing down, the other one's like, come on, like, keep up the pace. You took like an extra 15 seconds sitting there without starting. Like,
right.
Keep it rolling. If you gotta drop the weight a pin and then keep going.
I know. I'd be fussing at you sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes you'd be needing it, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I really enjoyed it when we were doing like back and forth squats, like going like I run mono, you run mono.
Yeah, I know.
It always made it easier too because we're the same height.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm working my way there. One day.
I'm just saying, like that was a good thing. Like we had a good system there.
One day when they free me from this bodily prison, bro. When I get my super suit, bro, and I'm not talking about like a new F8. I'm talking about like,
what's your super suit?
When they put me together instead of T2 and I'm T3, bro, and my limbs are actually made of metal,
like a liquid metal.
Yeah.
Some futuristic body armor.
Some shit like that, bro. Some shit like that. What supplements matter, and if the I didn't read this part. If the anabolic window is real. That's so funny, dude, because we were on the way home from PF Chang's, and I'm like, where are you going? And she's like, we're going home. I'm like, Dairy Queen's right here. My anabolic window. And then she's like, you're an idiot. And then I was like, you haven't read that blizzards are actually extremely anabolic?
In what ways?
Well, you get your glycogen restored.
Okay.
Right? It does have different kinds of milk byproducts in it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say what kinds because it's Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
So yeah, we don't.
I'm sure we don't really know, but I'm willing to bet there is some sort of whey and casein in there.
Yes.
So you're getting a multitude of different protein synthesis and breakdown times.
Okay.
You're getting a mad calorie bomb.
Right. Getting a little 1,200 calories from your Frosty and getting your frosty protein.
Yeah, and it's 2 minutes away from the gym, so it's like you're not missing your anabolic
Hop,
window.
skip away.
Yeah, bro.
Did you ever believe in the anabolic window?
I did for a long time when I was young. I think that's a big thing when you start out too.
Yeah, it's one of those big misinformation things.
Well, I think it's too, and
dude,
not that there's anything wrong with eating, like, treating it like that, but I think like when you first get into it and you're really trying to like motivate yourself and you're really trying to take it serious, you get in that habit of like every little thing has to be on.
Yeah,
right.
But you're checking boxes, but you're checking the wrong boxes, because there was a point when I thought it, like in my early days, and I was like, oh, the anabolic window. I'd keep one of those big ass jugs of protein powder in my gym bag, and in the locker room after
you're ready to go.
I make my shake right there. I'm like, all right, I'm 30 minutes. I got to get this thing down, and then I drink it. But then I like stay up till 3 a.m. and I don't like get enough sleep. So like I'm checking my boxes here, but not this way.
Yeah, and I think people don't. You're not looking at the bigger picture.
Exactly. You got your priorities
the bigger picture adds up. That's so funny because we were just at PF Chang's, and me and Jess are listening to these young guys, probably like a little younger than you.
Okay.
Probably like 22, 21. They look like very fresh in college, maybe first, second year.
Right.
Talking about like how many calories he's getting in. He's like, bro, it's so hard to get. They're very bro talk right now. They're like, bro, it's so hard to get all these calories in. I'm like constantly eating. Man, I'm fucking tired though. I gotta start getting up earlier to get in more calories. But I mean, I just keep going to bed at like 3 a.m. And I'm like, bro,
it's
you're worried about your calories in, and you're staying up to 3 a.m.
Everybody does it before they know. Like it's such an easy thing to overlook when you don't know what you're doing.
So crazy, dude. So crazy.
I like that it's just like a universal fact. Like very few people are like checking all the like boxes like that in their early days of lifting.
So I would say what supplements matter. I think out of simplicity and routine, whey protein does matter.
Yes. Now,
can you do it without it? Absolutely.
Right.
Can you make your life a lot simpler and plan for travel, for disordered times, work and stuff like that, and whey protein help that? Absolutely.
I think in a perfect world, if you're trying to meet your protein goals per day, you should be eating 99% of it. And then like if you're trying to push a weight class or like gain some weight, fill out a little bit more, start adding shakes on top of that with your like, protein.
Right, that makes sense.
Supplements.
Creatine, monohydrate. It's like one of the only proven things that like legit fucking works.
The most researched supplement out there.
Yeah, and don't get micronized HCI, like all that shit. Just get old school.
I used to use HCI.
Yeah, just get old school monohydrate. Scoop 5 G's of that bitch.
Yep. Does wonders. Yeah, now, this is something I never did. The loading phases of creatine.
I've done it with and I've done it without.
I've always done it without.
I've never noticed a difference.
Me neither. I never noticed anything wrong from just 5 a day not loading.
I noticed I felt like shit when I did the loading phase for like 3 days in a row and you fucking blew it up.
It's a lot, yeah. What is it, like 25?
Yeah, 25 to like 30 G's.
Yeah, the first like day or 2 days.
Like 5 times the amount you're taking for maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as long as you're, again, this all kind of circles back to like tracking your progress better. And that's not only just for eating, that's for what we're talking about, sleeping.
Well, okay, so for in general, can we just say make sure you're checking all your boxes, and we're just listing the boxes then for like an early beginner?
Sure.
Because that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you BCAAs? You ever dabble in those?
I did for a long time.
Did you think they mattered like a really like
no,
they were super important?
No.
Yeah.
Now that I look back on it, at the time I did.
At the time
I thought they mattered.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was my stack. I had to get my protein, my HC1, and my BCAAs.
But I mean, like, look, like I think about like all the shit I don't do now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm fine.
It's like, did we really need to do all that?
No, probably not.
Yeah. It's well, I guess you have to. I mean, like, if you didn't, would it have changed? Because, like, yeah,
would the domino effect change my whole trajectory of lifting?
What I mean by that is, like, you have a sustainable level. Like, look at a graph, and this is you when you start, and this is you now. Your maintenance is probably gonna dip if you're not doing X, Y, and Z. It's gonna dip, but it's not gonna be down here. You know what I mean? So if you're down here and you're doing X, Y, and Z, and it's raising this fast, if you don't, it's gonna go up slower. and then your maintenance is going to drop down faster.
True.
Who knows?
True. Which is more important, growing or getting stronger in the early stages of lifting?
Oh yeah, what I meant by that is like trying to actively put muscle on and put size on, or just like training strength the whole time through.
I think the growing and getting more muscle is much more important.
Yeah,
Because I think that's also in the stages where you learn to do things correctly.
and wrong.
Oh yeah, you need to do that's a proven fact. You need to do shit wrong in order to do shit right.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, now that I think about it, like, that was my basis for starting. Like, when I got in the gym and I was training with Zach,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like 3 times as big, you've heard me tell the story.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
you're double my size, I'll do half your weight. Like, that whole thing we had
Dude,
going.
to your credit, I use that line now too.
What?
For anybody that's like coming in here that's like training with us,
Dude, it worked for me.
It's so simple. It gets the
worked.
point across.
It worked. Yeah, yeah. So, like, but I gotta think, like, back then, like, I was growing and doing the work.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I didn't discover powerlifting till, like, I don't know, like 2 years later after that.
Yeah.
And I had already gained like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
I put substantial muscle on for my size back then.
Right.
Like, they were like, that dude's little, but that dude's like
You can tell.
little and strong and like works the fuck out. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, I think that was a big thing because I had no idea what powerlifting was. So I wasn't training for that specifically. I was just training to, like, get better at the gym. Like, I treated gym like the sport. The gym was my sport. I wanted to get better at gym.
Now, what kind of okay, when I was like really big into the bodybuilding side of it when I started. So I was like, oh, I want to look like the bodybuilder, so I'm going to train like one of the bodybuilders. So I put a lot of size on to my, it's not a lot of size, but like it's more than I had, and I definitely put a lot of muscle on at that time. That's how I, took that. And everybody says like you have to have muscle to be stronger. Like muscles store energy, and strength is energy output to whatever you're doing. So
muscles also dictate repetition and practice.
you
don't get muscles without repetition and practice.
That's a great point.
So then when you move to strength, like, you got practice to move something.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you were just like machines all the way through. But no one really does machines all the way through. Everybody touches a barbell
eventually
at some point in their newbie phases.
Yeah. I think that's really dependent on where you go.
Really?
Like, gym-wise.
I don't know, because even people that go to like PF Chang's, they got a Smith machine there, and they're like, "Oh, this is a barbell."
Yeah, but I doubt it, dude. I doubt it. Like, I'm sure they look at it, but I'm sure some of them are like, "Yeah, fuck that."
Maybe that's a person. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, to be honest with you. But I definitely think the growing part and putting in the work and the routine is much more a better focus than getting stronger early on.
Yeah. Anything that I've seen, like if I see a new person coming through here, we're just out in the wild at another gym, in the wilderness.
Wild newbies, just rolling around.
If a person comes in with substantially more size than person B, and they're both at the same experience level with the barbell, this person with more muscle will obviously do way better and a lot faster and adapt quicker than this person.
That's true. I agree.
Even though this person might have been training strength and not like hypertrophy and size and putting muscle on and all that.
I like your other question too. I think there's one more thing I wanted to add to that part would be growing or getting stronger, but like, I think it's important for short-term goal setting early on.
Yeah.
Because so many newer lifters get fixated on a grand goal. Like, they'll just start powerlifting and be like, I want to go to nationals.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, you fucking suck at all 3 lifts right now. Like, fuck that. You should concentrate on, like, benching 225 to standard before you're like, I'm going to fucking nationals.
Or they get good at one and they're like, oh, I'm a specialist at this one.
Yeah, you're not a specialist. No, you just suck at the other 2. Doesn't mean you're a specialist. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Short-term goals are really important when you're starting out. But at the same point, you being so new, if you're putting in the correct amount of effort, those short-term goals you're gonna start flying through.
Right, but that's what I mean, like stacking the chips. Like, here's your short-term goal, bang it out. Here's the next one. Here's the next one.
Yeah.
And those lead to long-term results.
And at the early stages, it's very easy to make those goals. Like, oh, I'm gonna put a dime on this by next like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Or I'll put
or
a
like,
quarter on this by like 3
if
weeks,
you're
4
benching
weeks.
like 275 at the beginning of summer, you're like, by the end of summer, I want to try to bench 300 or 315.
I wouldn't say that's newbie level. That's
I was just using the number.
Yeah,
just
no, but I agree. Like that's like the premise of it is the same. Yeah.
No, sorry.
This guy's so wrapped up in powerlifting. He's like the strongest guy ever. He's like 275. That's like beginner weight.
It's more than I can do right now.
You say that. I don't know. We'll put you on a bench right now. I'll turn that camera around. Jess, I'm kidding. Don't rip my head off. He's not going to.
Carl's my number one ops always. He wants to see how much we can push it before my other titty falls off.
It's not true. I've already succeeded. I'm the one that's powerlifting around here now.
You are.
My goals. I've reached it. That was my short term goal.
Was to be the only powerlifter left out of the two of us.
That's so fucked up. I'm sorry. No.
So sad, but it's so true. My biggest sad is I set my short-term goal to qualify for the WPO and now I can't even go.
Damn it.
I know, bro. It's so sad.
Well, there's always next year, right?
If I live till then. If I make it till then.
Now look at the bright side. You're still going to be there.
Yeah. That way I can cry in between lifts. I'm gonna cry into my Uncrustable.
This guy just can't have a good time. And
track my PB and jelly sandwiches. How many times I've eaten, and on the other hand, I'll track how many times I've cried in between them. How and when to ask questions.
Were you a question asker in your early days in the gym?
No,
not at all.
I'm not a big question asker now. I think I'm a very, and not to my benefit, but probably like I'm a very big like trial and error type person.
You're gonna do it. You want the personal experience before you take somebody else's word for it.
Yeah,
it's a hard way to go through life.
It is probably why I'm so fucked up.
Maybe, dude, this is like a therapy session right now.
I mean, I meant my body, not my mind.
No, dude,
but also probably that too.
It's a life thing.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, you're right. Right.
I think
I tell you when it's a time not to ask questions. When the guy you want to ask questions to is in the middle of a fucking set.
Yeah,
that's a terrible time to ask questions.
Like when you first start a set and like you're just doing your thing and then you see
there's someone randomly comes up and asks you some shit while you're in the middle of like grunting.
Or if you make eye contact with them in the mirror and they're talking to you but you didn't realize already and you're like, what did you say? What are you talking to me? Yeah, that's a tough one.
Also, I think when you're in the gym too, like be aware of your surroundings. Like not everyone's on the same time crunch as you. So like if you got mad, like if you're allowed to be in the gym for 3 hours because you got time to be in the gym for 3 hours, that's cool and great for you. Like happy you can enjoy your time and take it slow and do what you want, even though your intensity probably sucks. But other people are like trying to fucking go to work and like get in and get out and shit, and you asking them every 5 fucking seconds about how to do something because you won't go on the internet and fucking actually read something published isn't the right way to go about it.
No, totally agree.
And honestly, if you have that many fucking questions, you should pay someone to do those questions. It's called a fucking coach.
Either that or spend your time reading a book about what you're doing while you're doing it.
Like, I mean, there's people that get paid to put up with your bullshit.
That's right. They may not like it, but they're getting paid for it, so they'll do it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I put up with yours, and I for sure as fuck don't like it.
Especially, in the next couple of weeks, it's gonna be.
Oh, dude, I hate it. You same fucking Carl every 9 weeks out. Same fucking Carl.
It always happens.
Yeah, act like you never fucking done a program for me before.
I know.
He done fucking trust me. Dude, it's fucking crazy because Elisa's the same way.
You just got 2 of me now.
Dude, yeah, I do. I have a female and a fucking male. Same fucking shit. I'm like, I just talked to her. I was like, we've had 2 extremely successful preps, had mad PRs at both meets, got invited to the fucking WPO, our first shot together, and now you're questioning me?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's what it is.
That's just like you, bro.
I was 9 week out nerves, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
You got so much shit bouncing around inside your head, all these like, what
ifs,
or can I do this?
You know what my thing is? Next time I'm just in deadpan look at you, I'm like, I got you this far. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Now I'm just going to be like, pull the rug out from under him and just be like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you shit that's like impossible to complete and just fucking tank your mental capacity.
You're
Just
gonna
like
overtrain the shit out of me.
emotionally torture you.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Like I just have you fail everything, so you just like think you're fucking bad at everything.
You're just gonna take me to rock bottom so you can build me up again.
Right, and then I'll be like, "Are you ready to do this for real?"
Dude.
And you'll be like, "No more, no more."
That sounds terrible.
I know, right? It's like emotional terrorism.
Oh, what a great coach. What a great coaching.
Well, then stop doing that shit. But yeah, I honestly like you don't need a coach. I'm not saying you have to go out of your way to get a coach, but if you're not going to get a coach, you need to follow protocols and like actually put the time and effort into like getting better in yourself like you would put time and effort into a coach. So that means like reviewing your own videos, like reading articles, doing things on your own that are productive in order to get better at the sport.
Yeah. I think in terms of like how it is to ask questions, especially as a newer lifter, it depends on the kind of gym you go to.
Yeah, that is true.
Like a gym like this one, we have several. You know, it's close knit. You know, we all know each other. We're all trying to do something while we're here. Typically, most of us when we're all finished up after the day, we have time to like bullshit for like 5-10 minutes. I think after you got done everything, that 5-10 minutes, that's when you're like, hey, can I ask you about this? Can I ask you about that?
Yeah,
why are we doing
exactly.
this?
Yeah.
But during it, it's like we're all here trying to like complete something. So if you can set aside time after the fact, that would be the most ideal time. In a commercial gym, I have no idea. I haven't really gone to one to know how to ask so many questions in a commercial gym setting.
That's true. Let's look at the ones before powerlifting.
Yeah.
What training optimally is and knowing where your red line or I would say threshold is.
Yeah. Do you want to touch on that? You want me to go off and I can spill?
You can go off.
I think it's something that is become a necessity for myself in the past like year. Knowing how to optimally get around like max effort days where I'm not just like killing myself every week. And kind of just like keep the ball rolling sort of thing. It's very easy to, especially in the style training that we keep up every week. It's very easy to go into every single weekend being like, oh, I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna jump to this next week and I'm gonna jump to this the week after. But like eventually that's all gonna catch up to you with if you're not recovering correctly. And
you don't say.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny you talk about that because I remember specifically on podcasts. Like you and me, like talking about how many times we had gone weeks like squatting like 700 to 800 back to back.
Right.
And now that I look back on that, I'm like, bro, at how injured I am,
right,
that was probably really fucking dumb.
At the time, yeah, probably wasn't smart enough.
But see, I think one of my problems is too with the red line part of it, the threshold.
Right.
Like anytime I've ever gotten hurt, I never got hurt while I was feeling bad. You know what I mean? Like I didn't go into a session where I was like, I feel under recovered. I'm gonna push it anyway.
I think a lot of that is have to do with like the mental fact of like, oh, I feel great, or let's do this one first. Oh, I feel bad. I'm not gonna go crazy today, and you're not going to get hurt because you have that mental block already. Now, if you have like, oh, I feel great. I think I'm doing awesome right now. I'm gonna like hit the gas. That's when things get a little foggy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really weird because like
you got to know when you're feeling foggy to like also be like, I'm not gonna hit the gas as hard right now because I don't know what's in front of me.
Yeah, but that's my problem. Like, I always felt good.
Yeah, you were just like
I was fucking animal.
Redlining it through the fog.
Yeah, like I was an animal, dude. Like you couldn't.
It's a hard line to walk.
Yeah, well, it's like, and it's also self-awareness, but it's hard to be self-aware if you never feel bad.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true. I don't know.
It's weird.
So, okay, it happens a lot for me. Typically, I like to pull myself off one jump early. If I'm like weary.
If you're feeling like
if I'm like
you're second guessing it, you pull it out.
Yeah. If I have any second thought or like a doubt, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll take a half jump here, or I'll take or I just won't even do that one. You know?
Right. Live to fight another day type vibe.
Right, yeah. And that goes with it's deadlift, squats, bench, anything.
Yeah.
Hell, even accessories sometimes. If I'm like, oh, this one might not be great, or like this one will probably be pretty ugly, I'll take like a half jump.
Gotcha.
Um, it's very much just something with experience. You gotta learn yourself on, because it's different for everybody. But I think a very general good rule of thumb is one jump early. And when I say jump, that's like person to person as well. Like if you're used to taking 30-pound jumps or like 100-pound jumps, I wouldn't say by the top end 100-pound jumps is kind of crazy unless you're some freak of nature that can squat 1,300 pounds. That's when the 100 pounds kind of gets a little bit different. But like any mid level like 6 to 900 pound squatter, your jumps typically are going to be like 50 pounds, 30 pounds at
That's
the top.
so crazy. You're calling. See, look, you're just as fucking jaded as me. You just called that mid tier. 6 to 900 pounds, Carl. That's mid tier.
Yes. I guess.
Okay, so you're
Well,
we've
okay,
decided you're
okay.
just as jaded
All right,
as
all
me.
right, probably.
Okay,
That's a
okay,
very good point.
okay.
Good tie back. Okay, you're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I get it.
Brought you back down to
There
earth.
it is. There it
Welcome
is.
to the seat next to me.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not fucking special. You're not different.
But that's you get what I'm saying though.
I do. I do. But you forget
Yeah.
that is not average.
Right. No. So yes, you're right. It's not. I'm here. I understand. But like one jump early for anybody at any level, even if you're a 300-pound squatter and your jumps are like 15, 20 pounds apart.
Right. There you go.
One jump early, call it.
Yeah.
Keep yourself going. You can always come back the next week or the 2 weeks after that and be like, all right, now that I did that and I was able to run through all this, I'm probably more conditioned and in a better space. And my body's slightly different because you react to what you train. You can probably take that half jump or that full jump after that if you need to.
I think that ties really nicely into the second one. I would make this one into the meet specific. Was talking about meet time frames. When we're talking about red line thresholds,
Yeah.
Also tying that to meet time frames.
Yeah. There's a big change in what you have to do when you're getting ready for the meet.
Right. And then I think also time frames. When I think of time frames, I also think about like quantity of meets per year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And time frame is in like how long you should wait in between.
I think
that's very debatable.
I think it varies person to person on how many you can do per year, because some people can do crazy amount of meets per year.
Dude, the crazy shit is like we'll talk about this now, and like a lot of people will average like 2 to 3 a year.
Yeah.
Right, but then think about like
there's outliers there.
No, dude, sure. Think about like Texas high school.
Yeah,
and boys are competing competing like every other weekend or every weekend.
It's nuts. And I'm not gonna, don't quote me on this, but like they treat it as like a regular sports season.
Yeah, correct? Yeah.
So they're doing like every week or every 2 weeks they're doing something, and then there's like months of not doing anything.
Right.
I think that plays a huge part into it. They have like entire off seasons of like months and months and months and months where they're not competing.
I think if you're more experienced and you have a loftier goal, I think 2 meets per year, one being your qualifier you need to do in order to figure out the qualifier and also fine tune, hey, what are the weaknesses we need to work on for the actual big show?
Right.
And then, of course, the other one would be what you qualify for.
Yeah. Yeah. That's typically what I would recommend.
Which was my plan this year, but I'm not going to be doing that plan.
That's right.
But
maybe another time.
But I think that would be smart as an experience, more like...
I think, well, okay, we could play this hand in hand. Like an experienced lifter can have 2 meets, what you just said, where one of them's like a feeler to see what's weak, what's not, how are you doing, and the next one being what you qualified for. Also because they're so experienced, they know how to gauge attempts way easier than a newbie would.
And I think what a lot of people get wrapped up into as newbie lifters is like, or newbie powerlifters is, they don't understand like the growth time. Like they don't understand. I wouldn't even say, I think the wrong term for it is off season. We don't use the word off season.
No.
But like building blocks, like they don't understand that. They think like you're not getting stronger if you're constantly beat to shit and you're in peak every other month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. I have clients that do it, and they fucking don't progress at all. And I try to tell them that. It's like beating my head into a fucking wall.
Are any of them like teenagers? Are they young?
There are guys that are younger, like your age, like mid-20s. And
I wouldn't even say that. I'm talking like teenagers.
No.
I feel like that plays a huge part into it. If you're a teenager and you're like new into powerlifting, I would say you could probably do a lot of meets.
Probably.
I'd say you could probably do like pushing 5 a year.
But your recovery rate's so much higher.
Your recovery rate's higher. Also, you're not as technically proficient at that point yet. So like you can pick attempts out for squat, bench, deadlift hit them at the meet, they go well or don't go well. You can pick another completely different 9 attempts the next meet, and it might go even better or even worse because you don't know what you're doing yet. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot more variable in what you're doing.
I know, but I wouldn't necessarily want to toss it out there as like, hey, do more meets because when you're younger, you just fucking wing it. I don't think that's like a safe approach.
You don't think there's like a good year or two you can just wing it in powerlifting?
Just fucking straight yeet it out
Yeah,
there.
see what's out there. See what sport like that would give you more experience in meets. It may not give you great numbers, but it give you a lot of experience. And by the time you're out of your teenage years and into your 2023 junior, now you can start dialing in what you're doing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It sounds more like you're trying to like get it out of your system type deal.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be used like that.
I don't know. I'm stuck on that one.
I'm not okay. If there's any like teenagers out there listening to this one, do like 5 to 10 meets a year and don't get hurt, and then go into your 20s and get it done.
Yeah, real good planning, Coach.
Just
Carl.
don't get hurt.
Yeah, just don't get hurt. It's so easy not to get hurt. Eating day, meet do's and don'ts as a newbie powerlifter.
I'm not good at eating powerlift. Like
I will take this one.
I'm not good at it.
Don't change any variables. Meaning, if every day for lunch, if you've been tracking your diet and you eat chicken and rice, at the meet you should eat chicken and rice, right? Like now is not the time to try like new pre-workouts and new whatever that could possibly upset your stomach or like get you fucking jittery and all crazy. Like you want to take the same things you've been taking during your training because the goal of a meet is to put up your training numbers, right? Like you want to do the things you've been practicing for and control the variables you can control because there's always going to be ones you can't.
Right. I think you just said supplements like pre-workouts and whatnot.
Yeah.
Don't take any other pre-workout from somebody at the gym or whatever you're doing competing.
Yeah, don't try other people's shit.
Because isn't that how like Ray Williams got popped? He had
like that, and it's not even that, but it's like
that's a very different case.
Like people have different tolerances to different stimuluses. You know what I mean? So like if you're used to pre-workouts that don't have yohimbine in it,
right,
and you take that one, you're like, dude, I feel like my heart's gonna fucking come out of my chest. Like,
not good.
Yeah, like don't be trying other people's shit.
Apparently they I think he had like a pre-workout that had some banned substance that got popped after.
Yeah, probably.
Some stupid shit like that. But yeah, that's just a very niche side of that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I think not only the eating day do's and don'ts, but like quick carbs like candy, Rice Krispies in between attempts are really nice. Obviously things to rehydrate like Gatorade or even the Gatorade powder you can scoop and make your own. PB&Js are usually real easy on your stomach and go down pretty smooth and fast. And then pretty bland stuff. Like I'm a big banana, I'm a big oatmeal guy. Very bland stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're not trying to get super full and you're not trying to like upset anything.
The amount of times I've seen people like in a warm-up room like peel a banana and just like put some honey on top of it and call it.
Yeah. Honey, quick carbs. But like also you're talking about like, bro, bathroom situations usually aren't great at meets.
Yeah.
Not a time to be wanting to blow something up, bro.
No.
It's not a good look.
Especially for the guys in briefs.
Yeah.
Not gonna go well.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot your briefs, bro. It's not gonna be cool. And me and Carl don't want to pull you out of it, your shitty briefs either.
It's
we might.
No, I don't want to. I'll hose you down first for you.
Take you out back. Power wash you.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to like meet days, I'm a pretty nervous guy, especially in the mornings. So I can never get food down. Like
you?
Yeah. You've seen me. We'll be in the Airbnbs like day of, and I'm like, I'll have like.
Dude, it's so weird. As fucked up as I am, you think I'd be more of a wreck. I'm like big chillin'.
Yeah, you are big chillin'. Morning of meet days. You get it out of your system the day before.
I'm like talking to everyone. Like I don't wear headphones or anything. Like I just bullshit the whole time.
Yeah. No, I'm a wreck, dude.
I'm fucking giggling with Matt as I'm like wrapping my knees to go up to squat like 800 pounds. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't know, but I will say I didn't used to be like that when I was younger.
No?
Younger, I was fucking crazed, man.
What was the turning point? Was there something that clicked where you're like, I don't have to take this as serious right now? Because are you changing the sense of energy you're putting out? Because like you're like, oh, I have to be good now because I want to take this energy that I would waste here and put it on the platform.
I don't know, man, because I was like that when I first got back from surgery. I was still like very like pent up, very emotional, very like aggressive
That's
lifter.
Spartan aggression.
Yeah, and then like, dude, I can't remember when the turning point was. So there's a turning point between when I was like super aggressive and then got more emotional, then got kind of like sad, and then like got real comfortable and just let it all go. It was like in that order.
Through the years?
Yeah. Because I remember that one RPS meet with Tim Brown. I think it was the one you weren't at.
Oh.
I was in single ply.
Yeah.
I remember how emotional was I at that meet. Matt said he had never seen me like that before. Like, I was a wreck. Like, not like I was scared because like my legs and stuff.
Right.
But like, dude, like just like an overwhelming sense of like just like grief. It was weird, dude. And then it was like the meet after that. It was like I let it all go, and I was very happy, bullshitting and laughing with everyone. And ever since then, I've never worn headphones at a meet again.
Do you think that was because like that one where you were able to flush out all that emotion? You're
I
like,
guess,
okay,
man.
now
Like I think it's I've said this on the podcast before. I think it's like the first time I found out like I wasn't made of glass anymore. Where I was like, okay, like I was like finally like it had settled into my system where I'm like I'm gonna be okay.
The dust had settled.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna fucking break into 1,000 pieces.
Right.
I think once that was out of me, I was like, I can actually like have fun with it now.
So what would you say to somebody that was like going through that? If like if you saw somebody in meet day and they were like crazy emotional and like obviously you could tell like going through something before they're going up for their attempts. Is there any piece of advice you'd give to somebody like that?
Definitely not in that moment because you can't really talk to people when they're like that. No, man, because bro, like I had a good powerlifting career, like in all aspects of that. So I don't necessarily say I didn't say it was right, but I don't know if I'd change it.
Would you talk to him afterwards? The fact like, hey, I saw this. Was this the case, or would you?
No, because I've had people talk to me,
and you were like,
I've had people come up to me like after nationals, be like, dude, like you were fucking scary. And then when I talk to you after, you're like this super normal, chill, funny guy.
Yeah, because it's over. I mean,
yeah, but like in the moment, like yeah, like you're a different person in that moment. Sometimes it just has to be like that.
Yeah.
Some people just live like that.
Dude, warm-up rooms are hard to get along with people, especially like athlete to athlete. It's like everybody has their own.
Something. Well, and emotions are high. Period. Everyone's anxious. Yeah. Everyone's nervous. So like, it's a prime gateway for altercation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The door's open, bro. You're just waiting for someone to kick it in. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone's on the go.
Right. Yeah.
So, no, I think like meet day do's and don'ts boils down to even with that too. Because again, that would be changing something you're used to. If that's how you lift, that's how you lift. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So like, don't change your variables because the variables you can't control. If the bench pad is slippery, if the carpet sucks, what the judges' calls are like. You know what I mean? Like, there's tons of shit you're not going to be able to control.
Yeah. So if you're like aggressive, emotional, like up for your lifts in your training, you go to the meet day, don't change nothing about it. Be that person in the warm-up room.
Yeah.
And just have let people know, like, you're going to have to do your thing. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah.
If you're, okay, let's tie this into that. If you're like a newer powerlifter in a warm-up room, that is not the time to ask questions. If you are not going up to do something, like if you're not taking a set or getting ready to take a set, step back and just let everybody.
Now, if everyone's chilling, eating for lunch and
read the room.
Read the room. Yeah. I mean, there's tons of people that you and me are sitting there like drinking a Gatorade, like chilling. People come up and talk to you and be friendly. Like, yeah.
It's very important as somebody like new to the sport in a warm-up room to be able to read the room then.
And also know who you are. And I say this in a weird way, but like, if you're someone who gets like, if you're strong, like you're gonna get talked to.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like, also you as the strong one who gets the question asked too, you should also read the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That it goes both ways. Streets go both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know when you and me are together, we're gonna get asked questions.
Yeah.
I also know you probably look more approachable than me.
Yes, for sure.
You look happier in general.
Yeah. I that really reminds me of this one time. I felt so bad after the fact. It was at the one we did in Jersey, or I did in Jersey.
Yeah.
And somebody came up and talked to me like right after I bailed on my 825.
I remember this.
And they were
Yeah.
like, "What's the squat suit, dude?" I'm like, "Get away from me! Hold on. Talk to me after I get this thing off of me."
Fuck you and the squat suit. I do remember that. Yeah.
That was the one thing I remember. Somebody asked me a question.
Yeah,
that
like
really,
literally as
really-
you're like 30 seconds or it was like 10 seconds after getting out from under the mono.
Yeah, dude, my wraps are still on.
You're
I'm
on
like,
your
I'm
knees.
still
and like,
purple.
what's the suit do?
Please step away from me.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember that.
That was a funny one.
I like this list. I want to pick up on a couple more next time on the next podcast when we kick back up.
Yeah,
So we
for
still
sure.
have like 4 or 5 more I want to talk about. But we are unfortunately out of time because we did have way too much fun at the beginning of this podcast.
That was a fun one.
But it was a good one. It was a good one. So again, just a reminder, quick draw coming up September 26th. You can find the link on my bio if you have questions. Of course, you can ask me. I'm officially out of meet director retirement. I will be directing the whole thing with my handpicked supervision of staff. I believe Carl will be spotting and loading possibly.
I'll be on the platform, yeah.
He'll be there to save your tuchus if shit goes wrong. So he saved mine a lot. There's also been times where he hasn't saved mine a lot.
Sometimes you can't.
Sometimes it's just your time, bro. To sit the fuck down forever.
Yeah.
So with that being said, with love and grumpy balls, we're out.